If you don't know how to bake at all, then what are you doing with your life? Everyone can somewhat cook, but not everyone can bake. But during lockdown, when everyone made their school cakes, it shows that everyone has at least a bit of skill. And with this recipe, you're going to learn how to make the most fluffiest red velvet, topped with the creamiest cream cheese. I love Alola's cupcake, but in this economy, it's just too expensive to spend £3 on a cupcake. So why not spend a little extra and make 20 cupcakes instead for your friends and family? I'm not going to lie, red velvet is not my favourite cupcake. I never really have it, and that's why I decided to make it. I also guessed the recipe, and there's money on the line here. I couldn't let this flop. It's quite simple though. All you do is whisk together the wet ingredients and slowly add that into the dry mix. The wet ingredients has buttermilk, but if you don't have buttermilk, just use a bit of vinegar and milk and it should do the same thing. Then you see me adding cocoa powder mixed with boiling water to kind of unlock the flavour. Also, don't buy food dye from the supermarket. They're absolute rubbish. Get proper coloured gels from online or baking shops, because look at that deep dark red colour, or maroon, whatever you want to call it. I don't want it too red because I don't want it to look artificial. Also, if you're wondering why there's buttermilk and no butter, it's because buttermilk makes it really light and fluffy and airy, and like sour cream, it pairs really nicely with cocoa powder and brings out the flavour. So I baked those in the oven and they came out absolutely gorgeous. Just look at that. I cheated a little because my hand was broke, so I used the standing mixer to whip up some double cream. My friends chipped in and got me it for a gift, okay? Then I folded in the cream cheese and got piping. This is where I ruined them because the piping job was done so bad they looked like a mess. And I don't know if I wasted all my effort, so I tried to crumble a cupcake and try and save the decoration. Even with that, I did such a bad job, they definitely could have looked better. But anyways, they may look ugly, but they tasted amazing. They were fluffy, they were soft, they were 10 out of 10, just look at that. In conclusion, they didn't flop and you should try it out. I hope you enjoy. Bye.